This presentation will cover information about the Tropilaelaps mite. The only continent that Tropilaelaps is found on is Asia, both in tropical and subtropical regions. They prefer a warm climate with year-round brood. Currently, infected countries include China, India, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, Papua New Guinea, and South Korea. The primary hosts of this mite are Apis cerana, Apis dorsata, and Apis floreae. Apis mellifera is a non-native host to the mite. This is through the introduction of the species to infected areas. Their primary target is the developing brood, specifically the pupa of these honeybees. The life cycle of this mite is that they spend majority of their time under capped brood. They feed on the brood as they are unable to bite through the outer layer of adult bees. A mite will enter a brood cell just before it is capped to lay eggs. There are 1 to 4 eggs that are laid roughly a day apart. The figure shows the life cycle and progression of the mite. Continuing with the life cycle, the developing mites feed on developing pupa and emerge with the adult bee. They then start the process over by moving to a new, uncapped cell. The Tropilaelaps mite has a very short lifespan. This leads to rapid reproduction within a colony. The Tropilaelaps mite is able to cause major devastation to honeybees. The rapid reproduction causes major damage to colonies. The developing Tropilaelaps feed on the pupa, causing damage which can cause major brood loss and colony reductions. Studies have found that this loss can be 50% of brood. Brood that does survive tends to have a short lifespan. The effects of the mite can be parasitic mite syndrome and deformed wing virus. The photo on top shows the developmental effects of this mite on adult bees. The photo on the bottom shows the Tropilaelaps mite on developing brood at different stages of the life cycle. There are several ways to slow the spread of this mite. Avoid using materials from infected colonies on other colonies. Identify whether the infestation is Tropilaelaps or Varroa, as they look very similar. Varroa miticide can be used with limited effectiveness. Breeding for hygienic behavior is also important to slow the spread. The photo shows the larger Varroa mite compared to the smaller Tropilaelaps mite.